Hi Oakdale kids, I'm back to show you how to take your anime character and move it forward. So we started with eyes, and of course there's many different kinds of noses you can do as well. And as you can see here, we were able to use a circle for the eye if we need it. You know, it would work there too. But if we don't need it, we can just draw our own circles. Now, there's lots of different kinds of noses we can use, and one thing you want to keep is symmetrical. So symmetrical means it's the same on both sides. Okay? So it's the same on this side as it is on this side. However, noses can be a little funny that way because sometimes you're just going to show it right in the middle and just make a little bump for a nose. Okay? Sometimes with anime they just shade it in. Noses are kind of the most simplest thing to do in anime. Alright, now next thing we want to do is make a mouth. And I like to start with a straight line just so I know where the mouth is. And one way to do it is to just put a little sort of half circle there, round up, come down, and curl up if you want a smile. Keep the same on both sides. For the bottom lip, just a straight line, bring it up a little bit, and that's it. Okay? Now that's one way. Obviously, that's more like this lip here, and not so quite like this lip here. There's so many different, or mouths, I'm sorry, mouth. There's so many different ways to do lips and mouths. Okay, but this is the route I'm going this time. This is the way I'm feeling at the moment. Okay? Top lip is always darker than the bottom. It's because there's shadow, creates shadow. Okay? Alright, how do we do eyebrows? Well, if you look up from the center, go up. That's going to be your highest point. And then you go diagonally from the eye. It's going to be diagonally from the eye. It's going to be a lower point, diagonally from the eye, diagonally from the eye. Then you just basically have yourself kind of like a half circle. And then if you want, I like to bump it out a little bit here. Okay? Alright. Now, after that, now you can do hair. Now, when I do hair, I don't like to do a lot of, you know, where I'm trying to do every little piece of hair. I like to piece it out. I call it pieced out, or to chunk it. So let me show you how to do that. So let's see. I'm chunking it by, do you see how I'm making big pieces? That's chunking it out. And now I'm going to chunk it out here. Do the same here. And you know what? We never gave her a chin, so let's put a little, where that line is there, put a chin. Make it go up like that. And we can make a straighter line here. If I made a shorter chin, it probably would change her quite a bit. So let's try that a minute. Yep, she looks a little younger with a shorter chin. Isn't that interesting? So we're going to go with that. And get rid of that line. Now we got to give her a neck, which simply, girls' necks are usually kind of small. They're not really thick. And if we were going to give her ears, they come right by the top of the eyes and come down like that if you wanted to give her ears. Speaking of ears, I had a little itch. Okay, so then we're going to erase all the lines we don't want. And there's lesson 2 of your anime character. Of course, in this case, it's a girl. I'm going to be showing you boys at another point. Thanks. Good to see you kids again.